We're going to start off with sweep, all right, 21 and 29, okay? And I'm going to go over the position blocking rules and assignments and then show you some clips. And then at the end, I got some drills on how we drill things as well, okay? So this is 29, which means it's going towards the 9-man, which is the left. We've drawn it up out of blue, which is tight into the left, split in or X to the right, all right? So our play side tackle, all right, we'll start with the tight end since he's the edge of the formation. Our play side, our tight end, if he's to the call, his rule is gap down backer. What does that mean? Well, basically, he's going to block the first man inside of him. If he's in his gap, that's between me and the tackle. If he's down, that means if he's head up, the adjacent man to me. So if the tackle has a guy head up to him, he's my guy. And if not, then he'll go to linebacker. So we think of these as like train tracks. They're going to take a step and basically try to step on the down hand of the man next to him. And he's going to stay on that path. And if there's somebody in it, he's going to look to wipe it out. If there's nobody on it, he's going to stay on that path and look to run into the linebacker, okay? So he is on a train track. And that is basically what gap down backer means, okay? So the left tackle in this one, the play side tackle, his rule is gap down backer as well. Now, we do make a slight adjustment. So he's got gap, anything between him and the guard. He's got down, anything head up the guard. And then linebacker. The slight adjustment is if there's a nose guard or a shade, he's got to secure that before he can go to the linebacker, okay? So he's helping our center out by down blocking all the way to the nose guard or center. If he sees opposite color jersey, he wipes it out. If he doesn't see opposite color jersey, he elevates to the linebacker, okay? Our play side guard, if this clinic talk, clinic is pull 2.5 yards deep, kick out the first man past the halfback, okay? Basically, his pull looks like a question mark. Now, we teach 2 pulls on the front side. We teach the traditional pull where he's reaching back 1, 2, 3, and then getting downhill, but we also teach a skip pull, okay? And whichever one they're comfortable with, we use. A lot of times to the weak side, we'll skip pull anyway, okay? But whichever one the guy is comfortable doing, we'll let him use as far as the pull technique. Okay, so we teach both. All right, the center is reach on area. All right, what does area mean? Area is A gap to A gap. Remember I told you in the position fundamentals and position specific, you know, the center, we're looking at A gap player and can elevate to the linebacker if necessary. But he's got reach if there's a shade. On if he's head up. Area means if he's a backside shade or 2, he's not going to leave and take off to that linebacker and leave it vacant there, okay? So he's going to make sure he secures that area. The backside guard is going to pull and wall. His technique is he wants to make sure he is flat past the center, and then he's going to get some depth because we know our halfbacks are going to allow some penetration. Because our halfbacks are runners, they're not great blockers, okay? So we know we're going to give up a little bit of penetration, so he's got to get around the trash so that he can get to that linebacker and wall him off, okay? All right, the backside tackle's got a cutoff or crossfield kick. He's going to pull. When he gets to the heels of the linebacker, he's going to flatten out, and he's going to look to kick the secondary force player, which could be a corner, could be a safety. He's looking to spring the touchdown block, and the halfbacks are looking for that crossfield block to cut back on for our big plays, okay? Our left half in this case, because it's 29, he's got first man inside. His rule is basically the same as the tackle and tight end, gap down backer. We tell him first man inside. We tell him to step on the down hand of the man inside of him and wipe out whatever shows. His whole goal, if he can't get any movement, just don't get knocked backwards, okay? If you don't get knocked back on the line of scrimmage, we got a chance to be successful, okay? So that's his job. The fullback is faking guard trap up the middle, and he's going to fill backside A. So if it's 29, he's going to take a step with his left foot first, all right? And he is off the midline. He's not getting the ball, so he's 6 inches off the midline. That's the imaginary line that runs from the ball, between the quarterback's legs, between his legs. He's going to take 6 inches off the midline. He's going to fake trap, and he's going to look to block the backside shoe of the center and whoever shows. If nobody shows, he's going to continue that path on up to the linebacker. Okay? The right half is getting the ball. He's going to go in 3-step motion on ready. and he's going to follow the backside guard. When he turns up, you turn up. We call it an L cut. We want it to be a 90-degree cut. We want him to threaten the outside, put his toe in the ground, and get vertical, okay? Our split end, depending on where he's aligned in this one, he would have cutoff. If we were in left, he would have a stock block. All right, our quarterback, okay? So he has the midline. On sweep, he has the midline. He's going to secure the snap. He's going to reverse pivot all the way on the line. On his third step, he's going to look to hand the ball off to the halfback who's running in three-step motion. And then he's going to carry out his waggle fake and try and pull and keep the defenders on the backside so that we can look to hit this cut back here, okay? One of the key plays I tell our halfback is wherever you L cut, depending on where that guard turns up, wherever you L cut, you need to get vertical north and south with my shoulder square, okay? I'm much harder to tackle when I'm running straight ahead with my shoulder square than I am if I'm running at a 45 or trying to outrun. A lot of our guys will try and bounce things and outrun them. You know, if you're the fastest kid and always been the fastest kid in the neighborhood, it might work. But for us, a lot of times, we're going to have to put our toe in the ground and get vertical. So these are our basic rules. I'm going to show you some video and some drills on how we implement and coach these on a regular basis. So we're in 200 here. We're running 21. I'm going to get to the tighter shot. So we got our two tight ends. We're running 21, which means we're running to the right. All right, gap down backer, first man inside. All right, we're pulling with depth or skip pulling, whichever one he's more comfortable with. We drill both. All right, and he's looking to kick the first thing outside the halfback. He doesn't have a man, he has an area. When he's pulling, he's got to get his eyes and find the halfback's down block, okay? All right, and after that, the backside, the center's got reach on area secure, which he's got a head-up nose guard, so it's pretty easy for him. He's blocking on. Plays going to the right. You can't let him go to the right, okay? My backside guard's going to pull. When he gets past the center, he's going to get depth, try not to get hung up in the trash. And then my backside tackle's looking to kick out on the other side, and my tight end's got cut off, okay? I will say this. Our fullback, depending on what he's comfortable with, can either be in a 2-point stance or a 3-point stance. So you'll see them in both in these clips. You'll see guys in both. It's whatever they're comfortable with. My halfbacks are always in a 2-point stance, okay? But my fullback, again, he's at 4.5 yards deep. He's either in a 2-point or a 3-point, whatever he feels comfortable with. All right, the quarterback's going to send him in motion on ready. He's going to snap the ball when it gets behind the tackle. That's his aiming point. That's his timing on 20s. His timing on 20s is to snap the ball behind the tackle. He's going to reverse out. So on his first step, he should reverse pivot, and his back should be facing the defense. The ball should be hidden. If his shoulders are turned, then the linebackers can see the ball. We don't want them to see the ball. We want them to think we're running guard trap with this proximity fake, with the fullback faking over the ball and hitting it tight. And then our halfback looks to L-cut it, get vertical, get into the chute. Again, it's 20 yards, get north and south. I'll show you from the back shot. All right, this is one of our tempos, this is our freeze play. We do that a lot. Again, we're a no-huddle team. We have different tempos. That's our freeze tempo. Again, he should be trying to take a step and step on the downhand of the tight end. He should be stepping on the downhand. He should make sure the nose is secure before he goes, okay? And again, it's a great job down blocking there. We do a good job halfback-wise, staying on path. This guy crosses my face. I let the guard kick him, and I pick up the next linebacker. So he did a great job of staying on his track. All right, my front side guard skip pulls, kicks the first man, which was the safety rolling down and not the corner standing out here. Again, when the backside guard cuts up, I cut up. And again, this is what you want to see as an offensive coach running the wing tee. You want to see your guys crease it and see these guys in front got us a chance to be successful and have a good play.